Lauren Peterson. I am an artist in Atlanta. I work with discarded or devalued materials, and I make new systems through sculpture, installation, performance. One of my recent projects was 24 hours sweeping. I swept little 5 points for 3 hours a day for 8 weeks, 1 day a week. And initially the project was just about, I kind of was interested in the absurdity of sweeping a sidewalk, that it really made no sense because it was immediately going to get dirty anyway. And then also it kind of lended itself to me organizing, because I was sweeping and then time stamping and putting a date on it and kind of categorizing it through my experience. And as I kind of went through the weeks, it became really more about finding edges, which was something that I was thinking about already with these photographs that I was doing, where I was outlining the object and filling it in with a flat color. I was finding the edges of the object. And so my attention kind of went to that. And so it was edges of, how close do I feel comfortable getting to you? How close do you feel comfortable getting to me while I'm sweeping in a really public place? Little 5 points is, there's people all around coming and going, and there's people of all socioeconomic statuses. But then also finding edges in like all the little crevices and all the little cracks in the sidewalks. And so not just finding them on the surface, but finding them, really subtly in these teeny little places, so that I'm really subtly changing your kind of environment. And that's because I think that the way that we spatially and bodily relate to objects is really important, and kind of that's how we build our perceptions. And so messing with that just really subtly, and the idea that an object can be really teeny tiny up to really big. And so this idea of finding edges kind of is similar to the project at Flatiron. The project at Flatiron is an installation of mostly large trash items, a lot of furniture, and the finding the edges in that one is more about when something transitions from useful or you want it to it's not useful anymore and you don't want it. So identifying that specific moment in time, or that specific transitional moment, I think is fascinating. And so I can kind of delay that, or I can kind of negate that by putting it to use in a different way. And I'm not putting it into use as far as it's not utilitarian. It's useful in that it is a certain color, or is a certain texture or shape. I'm thinking about the language around that, right? So when is a sofa versus a sofa is fluff and pink material, or and then the sofa and the lamp and the cardboard all become trash. And then we have one term for all of these different items and objects that we used to use and find valuable, even not necessarily in a sentimental value or in a monetary value, just that you needed it and you used it and it worked. In the exhibition space of the Flatiron, it's a way to create this kind of closed system. Like, everything is important, and it's not the final product that you're seeing in the building necessarily. It's the process that I took to get there, and that the fact that it is ongoing and there is no final ideal state.